George, talking about what you've seen on film of Wisconsin, a big physical team.
They're good. You know, they're gonna fit kind of their mold. You know, they're you know, over the past, you know, however many years, Wisconsin's been known for their O-linemen. You know, their crowd will cheer for their O-linemen. That's not really normal at any other school. So they're gonna fit the profile. They're big. They have long arms. They're all gonna weigh about 315 to 330 pounds, and they're gonna be quick, good. And they're going to be very mature and make good decisions and very technically sound, well-coached group. So it's going to be a challenge.
How's your body held up in your first year of college
It's
football?
Great. You know, I got to do a lot of treatment and recovery and that kind of stuff, like the day after the game and so forth. But it's been pretty good. I can't complain. I don't feel the same as I did before the season, but I feel pretty close to that. So
the fact that you played virtually almost every snap. I mean, I know you've taken a little bit of. Had some time off, but just are you surprised how well your body's held up and how you've held up?
Yeah,
or do you feel like you came in pretty prepared?
Yeah, I thought I came in pretty prepared. You know, I didn't know I'd play almost like 700 snaps this year, which is about what I'm at right now. So you know, yeah, you know what the coaches here do and giving us days off and limiting what we do in practice and stuff like that. And you know, our athletic staff's amazing, so they really help us with that. So they've been great, and you know, Coach Brown and all of them give us the necessary time off, and it's been good.
Did you ever hit a bump at all this year, George, where you had to fight through it, maybe like a freshman speed bump or a hurdle?
In terms of like
just
an injury, or
I mean, just like you've never played this many games before at this level,
right? I mean, you know, like I like at first I'm not. You know, I'm not really known as being like a great run stopper, so I kind of had to get used to that, setting an edge and that kind of stuff. So that was kind of, you know, a hurdle I had to overcome. What's up, buddy? But yeah, you know, like just reacting to blocks and knowing what the offense is going to do, and then, you know, reacting to kind of what they're going to do based off of film and all that kind of stuff.
It's a lot more detail you got to know, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, with the coaches, you know, they're available all day, every day, so that kind of helps out, and they know just about what the other team's going to do, so that's also really helpful. And you know, if you study them a lot, you'll have a good feel for what they're about to do. So. What
have you learned from Derek Barnes, or what has he learned from you?
Well, Derek's a good friend of mine. He's a good buddy of mine. You know, and you kind of tell we have chemistry on the field. You know, with high lows and all that kind of stuff. But you know, he plays with a motor, and he just has amazing gifts and abilities that just naturally, you know, and he's really quick and agile and that kind of stuff. And you know, when I'm with him or do stuff that kind of emulates what he does, or try to do at least, I think that makes me more athletic, and you know, he's just a freak naturally. So I try to be more athletic when I'm with him.
Has anything about this year surprised you, George, about yourself? Are you surprised you've had this success? Has it been easy for you, or easier than you thought it was going to be?
I mean, I just take it, you know, day by day and try to do my best that I could do. So, you know, I didn't really expect myself to be where I'm at right now, but, you know, that's kind of how life is. So every day I just try to put in maximum effort forward, and whatever I get.
As you get into the off season, where do you see your off season work? What improvements that you need to make yourself even a more impactful player next year?
You know, I think just improving in the run game a lot, and having a quicker get off is two stuff I can think of just right off the bat. You know, just refining my movement skills and my technique even more, like my hands and all that kind of stuff, and just become more of a student of the game. You know, I love studying tape, so just watch more and more of that. I try to watch it about an hour or two every day. So, you know, the more you watch, the better you're going to get, and the more you're going to learn. So, you know, just refining stuff, getting better, just working on the base stuff and, you know, base technique every single day, and just keep getting better and better at it.
Is that more of a physical thing, or, as you mentioned, it's more of a tape thing?
It could be a little bit of both, you know, just like, you know, I need to improve my technique on a lot of stuff, like get-offs, footwork, even hands and power and that kind of stuff. And then, you know, that'd be technical stuff, and, you know, obviously with the film and stuff, And then like physically, I obviously want to get stronger and faster and have more of a burst. You know, just keep progressing kind of what I'm doing.
Are you watching any other players in trying to learn stuff, whether it be NFL players
For sure, yeah.
other college players?
We have a huge database here with our film stuff, so I try to watch like old guys, and I watch a lot of Ryan Kerrigan, and I watch like him in college and J.J. Watt in college and them in the NFL, and people like that, or like dudes from other schools, see kind of what they're doing, and if I could kind of add that to my game or emulate that. So
You talk to Chike at all during the year? Does he give you any pointers?
yeah, I mean I talk to him about every day.
Every day, wow.
Yeah, he's like my uncle. It doesn't have to be about football or anything,
Yeah.
just about life or anything like that. So, he'll call me, we'll text about every day. He's great. He's like my uncle. Yeah.